Stop number 24 on the stop number 25, excuse me, on the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to Bristol Motor Speedway in Bristol, Tennessee. And if you want 75 bucks of short track racing at nighttime madness, well, you got it here today for the running of the Busch 500 at Bristol Motor Speedway in Bristol, Tennessee. Has 41 cars get set for racing here today. Here's the starting lineup. On the pole at 127 miles an hour, it is Cole Deaver in the Wrangler Chevrolet car number 3. He's got one of our 3 in-car cameras in today's race. He's alongside Colton Schwartz in car number 41. He's alongside. Second row, making it a Chevrolet sweep, it's Jesse Turner in number 48. He's alongside number 90, Charles Sanford. Third row sees William Brock in car number 4, and he's alongside car number 22, Dylan Poteet. Poteet won a season at Pocono in the first race over there. Fourth row has Levi McIntyre in 17, the winner of the 600 at Charlotte. He's alongside Quentin Moore in car number 26. Fifth row has car number 9, Jessica Shelton, starting in 9th position. She's a 2-time winner season so far, Nicore's Melling Board. She's alongside Kev Sheeran, car number 71. Sheer also a 2-time winner this season so far. Next row, Dylan Young in number 2 and number 7, Mike Becker. Next row is number 52, Seth Coley is alongside car number 66, Johnny Gardner. Seth's won twice this season. I should say Seth's won 3 times this season, including the day race at Bristol. Gardner's won only once. Next row is Kyle Matthews in 43, the Daytona 500 champion. He's alongside car number 89, James Sykes. Next row down has number 1, Trent Dunham, and number 8, Matt Haas. Then it's number 44, Matt Haas, or number 44, Matt McIntyre, excuse me, the Pepsi 400 winner. He's alongside number 28, Joshua Osborne, 2-time winner season so far. He won the Brickyard 400 and the last race we brought on the tour at Michigan. Next row down has number 84, Zachary Fitzwater, and number 12, Ryan George. Next row, number 70, Mitchell Collins, and 33, Jacob Thibodeau. Next row, number 16, Nathan Hudson, and number 11, Zach Winkle. Next row down has number 98, Zach Rogers. He's won 3 times this season so far. He's alongside number 55. It is Rob Evans. Next row, Cat Batson in 15 and 75, Travis Furness. Next row down has number 47, Zed Weinstein, and number 51, Jordan Anderson. Next row down, Aaron Macklin in 88 and Chelsea Bowles in 67. Next row down, number 5, Phil Parker, winner of the first race at Michigan. He's alongside Keith Batson in number 21. Next row down has number 97, Laura Chung, and number 0, Shay Derryman. Next row down has 27, Stephen Cullen, and number 14, Dana Bouchard. And starting shotgun the field will be car number 64, Jade Jefferson. Starting shotgun the field. 3 in-car cameras in today's race. Those 3 will be carried by, as we mentioned, Cole Deaver's one of them. The other 2 being Dylan Young and number 52, Dylan Young and number 2, and 52, Seth Colby, our 3rd in-car camera.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
Commands will begin the fire engines as we get some racing here today at Bristol. As the field of 41 cars about ready to roll off pit road, and as they do for the pace lap, we'll be back for the start of the race right after this. Field heading through turns number 3 and 4 here. Track is 0.533 miles in length here, 36 degrees of banking on this track here. And doesn't take long for the laps to click off at Bristol. About 15 seconds a lap as the green flag flies and the Busch 500 is on. Cole Deaver jumps out in front. The pole sitter at over 127 miles an hour, leading him down. 2-time winner season so far. He won at Darlington, and he also won at New Hampshire. In fact, Darlington's where we'll be heading to next on the tour for the Southern 500. Going for the sweep on that track here, but today we're at Bristol. As the field goes into turn number 3 here, second place is now going to William Brock. Third position is now Dylan Poteet. Fourth is Levi McIntyre, trying to get around Jesse Turner for position. That's Turner in 48, McIntyre in 17, and Shelton behind him in 9. On board with Dylan Young in car number 2 as he moves to the inside of Shelton's car for position. That's for 5th spot. Shelton up ahead of him in 5th, Young in 6th. And behind him, Seth Cullen, 7th. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like from Dylan Young's point of view right there, and now from Seth Cole's perspective right there. He's right there. He has another in-car camera. He's right there behind Dylan's car. Seth also has our rear bumper cam on his machine, looking right at the 43 car of Kyle Matthews. Seven laps completed already here at Bristol. Matthews running in 8th position. 9th is Trent Dunham. 10th is Mitchell Collins. Then 11th is Nathan Hudson. 12th right now is Zach Rogers. 13th is Cat Batson. 14th is Zed Weinstein. 15th is now Matt McIntyre. And number 44 there, he is going inside of Weinstein's car. Weinstein gets by Cat Batson. Colton Schwartz, who started outside pole, is now dropped to the 16th position. Behind him, Charles Sanford, 17th. And Matt almost getting right into Zed's car today as they come off turn number 2. And Colton takes a couple of spots right there. So Colton so let's see where Colton's clocked at this time by. He was clocked 14th the last time by. And Colton right now clocked in the... Well, he was clocked 14th. He's clocked in 14th this time by. So... And right now we got a new leader here. It's William Brock jumping out in front in car number 4. But not for long, as Dylan Potte's now gotten by him. Deaver's now back up to 2nd position now. Here comes McIntyre now trying for 2nd, and he's going to take it to come off turn number 4. Riding with Cole Deaver in car number 3. William Brock goes by him. Now Dylan Young trying to take position away. So move Deaver down to the 4th position now. Dylan Young in 5th. 6th position is Seth Cole. 7th is Trent Dunham. Now trying to get hold off the challenge of Jessica Shelton in the 9 car. Shelton now moves up on Dunham, just about taps him. And meantime, Kyle Matthews got moved up by the 70 car of Mitchell Collins. So Collins up to 9th. Matthews up down the 10th position. Matthews trying to take 9th position back. And he will do so going into turn number 3. So Kyle Matthews, the winner twice this season. We mentioned the Daytona 500 win. He also won the All-Stars at Charlotte this season as well, too. Collins in 10th. 11th, as we mentioned, is Zach Rogers. And Weinstein up to 12th position now as they come off turn number 4. There's the Rogers trying to get by Collins. 2 Pontiacs running together here, the 43 and the 70 car here, the 98 car Chevy. In the meantime, Jessica Shelton trying to get around Trent Dunham. That's for 7th position. In the meantime, Dylan Young and Seth Cole are back at it again. The 52 and 2 car, Seth, remember, as we mentioned, Seth Cole trying to sweep Bristol for the season here. He won the day race, the Boot City 500, for his 2nd victory of the season. Adding on those wins in the first race to his 2nd race at Pocono. Adding on those wins to the 2nd race at Pocono, and also the first stop in the Tour at Atlanta. The first stop of the season at the first Atlanta race of the season. I should mention the 4th race of the year. We should mention also Atlanta ends the season as well too for the running of the Napa Know-How 500. That'll be the season finale. Inside goes Shelton as she gets by Seth Cole and now tries to get by Dunham again too. That's the 9 car we're talking about. Getting some help from Kyle Matthews in number 43. So Seth's now dropped a couple of spots as the yellow flag flies for the first time here today at Bristol. And it's Johnny Gardner in car 66 that's crashed. Mike Becker was also involved in the 7 car as the yellow flag flies for the first time on lap number 23. Take a look as to what happened to cause that first yellow flag to fly here. Gardner was running right behind Jacob Thibodeau in the 33 car. And Travis Furness taps right into Jordan Anderson, sends Anderson right into Gardner's car. Furness about gets into the 66 car. There's where Becker got into him. Rob Evans is also involved. Oh my gosh, Daniel Bouchard flies onto the fence, onto the catch fence, and rides the wall a little bit. Let's take a look back at it again for Bouchard. He gets right into Becker's car, and then Bouchard got tapped by the 55 of Rob Evans. Oh my gosh, wall ride. So rough ride for the Die Hard 500 winner at Talladega this season. Oh my brother. Ooh, Dylan Poteet just about. Poteet, who was the leader of the race there, about snuck through, but Levi McIntyre didn't. Dylan Young also crashed. That's two of the top 10 runners that's crashed into the 14 car. And Cole Deaver, the Pulsar, also got tapped the 14 car, and Cole also hit the 2, as if to say, "Come on, Dylan, get it going here." So we'll see if anybody's on pit road or not. And Rob Evans is going down the track here. I don't know if he's got a problem on his 55 car or what. And yep, Rob Evans coming down pit road. 35 miles an hour, the speed limit on pit road. As he'll bring his Chevy Monte Carlo to the attention of the Copenhagen crew. So 5 cars out of the race here already, and that included 2 of the drivers that crashed into the 14 car that was running in the top 10, Levi McIntyre and Dylan Young. So those 2 will be out of the race here. So is Bouchard, so is Johnny Gardner, and so is Mike Becker. I swear to goodness, for Mike Becker, when it rains, it pours for him. As far as this season is concerned. Dylan Poteet leads him down. Lap number 30 is where the green flag will fly for the first time. Or for second time, I should say. Brock is in second position. Third is Dunham. Fourth is Shelton, or was Shelton. Now fourth is now Kyle Matthews, as he and Seth Cole lead a little bit of a train to the inside lane. So, some hard racing going on right now here in the middle of the pack right here. Colton Schwartz in the 41 car, Mitchell Collins in the 70, Charles Sammer in 90. 3 of the street right there, moving their way up through the field nicely here through the field. So move Schwartz up to 6th position, looks like here, as he's running right there behind the top 5. Poteet, Dunham, Matthews, Seth Cole, and Zach Rogers. In the meantime, battle for the lead looks like between Dylan Poteet and Trent Dunham. Dunham goes to the low side, takes the lead away in the number 1 Bullpup Knit Chevy. Dunham, the winner at Texas this season, and Poteet was winner of the first stop at Pocono. In the meantime, Zach Rogers goes inside of Kyle Matthews for position. Matthews backs up the throttle a little bit in that 43 car. In the meantime, Poteet wants that lead back again here as they go into turn number 1. "35 laps in the books and 40 to go here at Bristol." And a yellow flag's going to fly for the second time here, and the car was a car upside down. Zed Weinstein, it looks like he was one of the ones involved in the crash in that 47 car. Odd, it's Chelsea Bowles, the one who is sent upside down. This happening on lap number 36. Chelsea got turned by Jacob Thibodeau in the 33 car. Watch that 67 car right there. Wall rides bravely, much like we saw Daniel Bouchard do earlier, and then does a series of barrel rolls and gyrations at 67 car, destroying that Chrysler Imperial up pretty good. Weinstein barely snuck through, and at 47 car, I don't know why he got damaged or something like that. He must have had something go wrong earlier. So what happened? So my question is now, what happened to that 47 car? Yeah. Okay, 47. 47 might have been just off the pace, looks like, I guess. But anyway. Let's take a look at this real time. Here, Doles was outside of Thibodeau and Dairyman, and this happens. She was running 26th. And that 47 and that 67 car just sitting there turtled on and setting in between turns 1 and 2. So off turn number 2 they come here, getting set for the restart. They'll be on lap number 42 when this race restarts here. It'll be 41 in the books and 34 laps remaining in a 75 lap race here. Under our second caution flag of the day here in the Busch 500. Trent Dunham, car number 1, is P1 right now, leads this race. Second position is Dylan Poteet. Third, Zach Rogers. Fourth is Seth Cole. Fifth is rookie Colton Schwartz. Sixth is Kyle Matthews. Seventh is Mitchell Collins. Eighth is Charles Sanford. Ninth is Jessica Shelton. And 10th is William Brock as the green flag flies. Back and away on lap number 42. Poteet all over the back bumper of Dunham's car through turns 3 and 4. Dunham in the Chevy, Poteet in the Buick. In the meantime, Rogers looks to the low side, trying to capitalize on whatever moves they can make. And here comes Poteet to the low side for the lead on Dunham, and he's got it through turns 3 and 4. So Poteet back in the lead. Now here comes Rogers to the low side as he tries to make the move. He moves Poteet up the track, and now Zach Rogers tries for the number 1 spot, and he's got it through 3 and 4. Yes, he does. So move the number 98 car. Rogers actually had a winner 3 times this season. His third win of the season. His last win this season came at Watkins Glen on a road course, as he's trying for the league-leading 4th victory of the season. Seth Cole up to 3rd position, and give a call to the 70 car, Mitchell Collins, up to 4th position in the J.D. McDuffie machine. The Wilders Pontiac. Winner this season ever at the race at Dover. One of the surprise winners we've had this season so far. Collins to the low side, trying for 3rd position on Seth Cole as they go through turn number 1. Matthews in the 5th position. 6th is Sanford. 7th now is Dunham. Turner in 8th, Shelton in 9th, and 10th is Brock. So we got Chevy in 1st, Buick in 2nd, Chevy in 3rd, and then Pontiac's 4th and 5th. Off turn number 2 they come here. Battle going on for position, or at least there was a battle going on. Jessica Shelton gets by Jesse Turner for 9th. And oh my gosh, we got 3 wide going on here. That's Nathan Hudson, Laura Chung, and Phil Parker. There was 3 wide coming off turn number 2. That is a very tricky move and a very brave and stupid move, I guess you could call it. But boldness produced fruit in that case, and Hudson got those 2 positions in one fell swoop. And through turns number 3 and 4 they come here. James Sykes goes low on Laura Chung now. 8 car behind him, that's Matt Haas. And another Matt McIntyre leading this pack of cars right there as he's now gotten by Zach Winkle in the 11. Cole Deaver, the pulsar of his race here, he's dropped back a bunch. Now Deaver's dropped to the 25th position. He was second in points behind Seth Cole. Ooh, he got turned by Shea Dairyman in a 0 car. Dairyman saying hello, just letting you know I'm back there in case you're dozing off. On board with Cole Deaver in car number 3. Trying to get by in another Wrangler car. That's Cat Batson 15 car. Again, those are not team cars here. Deaver driving for his own team. Cat driving for KB Enterprises. And now riding with Seth Cole as he tries to catch Zach Rogers, leader of this race here. Seth Cole running in second position. Matthews in third. Fourth is still Collins. Poti, who was running second, is now dropped to fifth. Then Sanford in sixth position. Shelton seventh. Eighth is Brock. Ninth is Turner. And Kev Shearer runs in 10th position as he's now gotten by Trent Dunham. And give a call to another surprising driver here, Stephen Cullen, running in 12th position right now in the number 27 Old Milwaukee Pontiac. He has been getting better and better. His runs have been getting better and better the last few races ever since that great run he had. I believe it was at Talladega. The Old Milwaukee team starting to make some gains here in this season so far as they come off turn number 2 here. So Cullen looking for and move up a couple of more spots and give himself another top 10 finish this season. That's him driving the number 27 Tim Richmond Pontiac he's driving here, the Old Milwaukee colors. Nice shade of maroon on that machine too, I will say that. Some more positions being exchanged here. Kyle Matthews now goes to second place now as he gets by Seth Cole. Now Kyle sets his sights on Zach Rogers, but says not so fast, Kyle, and he took a look to the low side. Kyle slams the door in Seth's face as they go through turns number 1 and 2. Last thing you want to do if you're trying to catch the leader here at Bristol is to try to run side by side, and that's not the smart move you want to. That's not the route you want to take here. We'll check the intervals here between the front 2 cars here. Seth looks to the low side of Matthews again for second place. But Kyle floors his rod on his Pontiac and says, "No way, Seth." 3/10 of a second between the front 2 cars right now, so we're now down to 10 laps remaining. That completed lap number 65. Seth looks slow, gets by Matthews here, now tries to get by Mitchell Collins, has got the push for Mitchell Collins in a number 70 car. You see right there by virtue of making that move, they lost a couple of tenths of a second. And now Collins looks slow, and he says, "I want to go for second position," and he's got it by about a foot coming across the start-finish line. But the more they battle side by side, as we mentioned, the more that's letting Zach Rogers pull away. And now Collins sets in pursuit now in the 70 car as they come off turn number 4 here. Now Poti goes inside of Kyle Matthews for third position. Meantime, Zach Rogers taking off and is saying, and meanwhile, Zach Rogers is just saying here, "You guys go ahead and battle back there, guys. I'm going to take off and win this thing." But you can bet Collins is not giving up in that number 70 cars as we're about to complete lap number 70. We have now 5 laps remaining in this race. Should Rogers hold on, though, it'll be his 4th victory of the season. If he holds on, he won, as we mentioned, at Rockingham. He also won at California, and he also won at Watkins Glen this season. So he's won on a 1-mile track, a 2-mile track, and on a road course. So this will be his first victory this season on a short track. Collins still closing up a little bit. It's down to 70. Let's see what the marginal is this by. We're down just 3 laps remaining in this race here. It's still 7/10 of a second between the 98 and the 70. So Barring any problems from Rogers' car, looks like he's maybe home free. Through turns 3 and 4 to come here, Zach Rogers will see the white flag. He has 1 lap remaining in this race here. Zach Rogers, the number 98 Levi Garrett Chevrolet. Winner 3 times this season so far here. He's won before here at Bristol before. And he's going to do it again as he wins under the lights at Bristol. Zach Rogers wins the Busch 500 at Bristol. And taking a cool-down lap of honor as well, he should. Zach Rogers gets his 4th victory of the season, and Mitchell Collins kind of following him. And Zach put it on the backstretch, too. So did Collins for that fact as well, too. But average speed, 98.030 miles per hour. Zach Rogers the winner. Mitchell Collins, a tremendous finish, finishing 2nd position at number 17. 3rd will go to Kyle Matthews. 4th to Dylan Poteet. Charles Sanford comes home 5th. 6th will go to William Brock, 7th to Jesse Turner, 8th to Seth Cole, 9th to Trent Dunham, and 10th place to Jessica Shelton. So 25 races are in the books on the season, and we have now 9 races remaining as we go to Darlington next for the race on the tour for the running of the Mountain Dew Southern 500, which will be a 56-lap marathon, I guess you could say, on that track to the tame. Rest of the finishers here today, Cab Sherwood with a solid finish in 11th. 12th will go to Keith Batson. 13th, Nathan Hudson. 14th to Colton Schwartz. 15th will go to Stephen Cullen, a good solid day for the old Milwaukee team. Joshua Osborne, 27, Joshua Osborne, I should say, finishes 16th. 17th will go to James Sykes. 18th to Matt Haas. 19th to Jay Jefferson. 20th to Matt McIntyre. Zach Winkle, 21st. 22nd, Phil Parker, 23rd. Travis Furnace, 24th. Ryan George, 25th. Quentin Moore, 26th. Will go to Zachary Fitzwater. Jacob Thibodeau is going to be the one finishing 27th. As I almost said, Joshua Osborne finished, and stuff like that. I need to stop making races at 10 o'clock at night. Anyway, 28th will go to Aaron Macklin. 29th to Cat Batson. Cole Deaver, the points finishes. Cole Deaver, 2nd place in the points coming in this race. Not the finish. He won it, finishing 30th. Considering Seth Cole finished up in the top 10. So it looks like Seth's going to further extend this lead in the points, and maybe Cole may also possibly lose a couple more spots at this. Points will be distributed at the end of this video. 31st will go to Laura Chung. 32nd, Zed Weinstein. 33rd, Shay Dairyman. 34th will go to Rob Evans. 35th to Jordan Anderson. Then Chelsea Bowles, Levi McIntyre, Dylan Young, Daniel Bouchard, Johnny Gardner, and Mike Becker were the rest of the finishers here. 7 cars, out of the race here in Bristol. A light number of attrition here today at Bristol Motor Speedway. Only 2 caution flags flying. And that's not typical Bristol, and especially in this series. So, and some points implications happening here today, too, with Deaver, Levi McIntyre, Dylan Young, and Johnny Gardner. Some of the big names finishing back in the back here. But a big day for Zach Rogers as he takes the Busch 500 victory here at Bristol Motor Speedway under the lights here. And if I know Zach, it's going to be a thrill for him to win this race as well, too. If you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything in the channel. We got everything on this channel. We got NRSS. We got gaming videos. We got online videos. We got whatever the president of the NNSCRA, Seth Coldazar's first channel. Be sure to check out Seth's Duracell Cup series, which is on this channel as well too. And it's in full swing as well too. And also other NNSCRA series, including Thrashman 99's Marvel Studios Cup series, which is on that channel. And also on X8675309-808X's channel, you got the NNSCRA T-Mobile Cup Series. So be sure to subscribe to those 2 channels. Again, that's X8675309-808X and Thrashman99. So be sure to subscribe to those 2 channels to keep up on, respectively, the NNSCRA T-Mobile Cup Series and the NNSCRA Marvel Studios Cup Series. Some best offline stuff's under the NNSCRA umbrella, and you will not regret checking those races out neither. And also, please subscribe to this channel, the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel, to keep up not only on this series, but also the main series on that channel, the NNSCRA Duracell Cup Series from Seth Cole. So that will do it here today at Bristol Motor Speedway. Here for now, this is James Qualls is the production of the NNSCRA. Offline racing at its best. We will see you at the track 2 to the team at Darlington for the Mountain Dew Southern 500.